Hi, this is Justin from the State Line Sinners over here in the UK, and you're listening to Outlaw Radio. Hell yeah.
You're feeling lonely, and I can build a void. There's something in my senses I never can avoid. I hear your echoes calling, I feel them in my mind. They told me your intentions, I'm sure that you don't mind. I feel this power coming over me, I don't know what to trust. When I'm ravenous, you have this hunger lying behind your eyes. When it's the two of us, we are ravenous. You've known the isolation, you've known this state of mind. Your wall of inhibition has broken and declined. I feel the flowing fire, it's burning in my bones. You've got a taste for danger, we're clearly in the zone. Turn off the logic, shut down the line, augment the moments. We're lost in time. I feel this power coming over me. I don't know what to trust when I'm ravenous. You have this hunger lying behind your eyes. When it's the two of us, we are ravenous.
and now is living within the confines of your home and really enjoys this board, right? What I'm feeling and what I'm getting is that spirit wants to work with you, and you're not quite getting the idea that it wants to help you with your music. So I see what connections you can make with that spirit and build a bond with it. Also, spirits need boundaries. So if it's messing with your stuff, it is okay to literally tell a spirit to knock it off. I think people are so scared of making spirits angry. It's very, very uncommon unless you're working with something more in tranquil. And I'm not feeling in tranquil from this spirit. I'm feeling more, I want to help. I used to do this. Like, let me help you when you're the most creative.
Very cool. All right, I got one more for you. I've also been a part of this one. So going back to last spring, I did a tarot reading for Matt Guka. I like to read angel oracle cards. And so I did a reading for Matt, and it was
pen kind of thing. It really is. They're not just talking about going against the
Saddle up for the wildest, no holds.
So right before I recorded Speak of the Devil with Ozzy, I got a call from Kevin that same week and says, "Hey Roots, you want to come down? There's a possible record deal, and how would you like to come down and record Thunderbird as a tribute to Randy?" And I say, "Sure, of course." And it's Randy had just passed away a few months before. This is September, and Randy passed away March 19th. And so that was a very special 8 months before I joined Ozzy. I moved in with Kevin and started playing in Dubrow. So I was very familiar with a lot of the songs, and also the songs that wind up on the Metal Delph record. Again, I'm still a member of Ozzy. I go down there and record, so I tracked Thunderbird really quickly, and then the producer says, "Listen, we got a few hours left. Do you remember any of the songs?"
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it.
Hello, Outlaw Radio Nation. How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome to Wednesday night. The party started at 10 p.m. Trying out some new stuff, and welcome to the show, Matt Guka.
Hey, Jeff, can
How
you
you
hear
doing?
me?
I can hear you just fine. Let me check the audio, okay?
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't hear an echo now here. So I did mess around with the audio stuff on the tablet and I turned it down. So hopefully hope that's what the fix was.
Yeah, Cindy out there said everything sounds good, and yeah, it is the fix. Phew.
Hi, Cindy.
A sigh of relief, man, because
Yeah,
tomorrow night we have Gregory Nicholas coming in.
I can't wait.
I can't wait either, so it's going to be excellent that we can talk to him. I also have the noise cancellation on, so that
Cool.
I had it on before, and then I don't know what happened. But then I went back and put it on again because I wanted to test it and see if that was the deal. But yeah, here we
Yeah,
are. Wednesday.
awesome. Yep, can't wait till tomorrow. Got um uh thinking of doing legacy projects like I promised last week. So if that's cool with you,
Oh, that's totally fine. I planned on doing the same exact thing that we had planned originally. So I'm still
okay,
gonna,
cool. Oceans and
yeah,
uh,
the deep dark oceans, the whole
deep-
bit.
exoskeletons, demons, the whole
Yeah, the AI cloning,
AI.
Y2K, 1999, some conspiracy theories about HARP. I did a bunch of
Yeah.
conspiracy theory stuff. I'm sure we've discussed a lot of that stuff before, but
Yep.
so
Harp's interesting.
this week I've been watching two things, and it's not even part of the segment for what's coming up, but two things have me hooked: flying foxes and sex clones.
Yes.
So let's talk about the flying foxes. I'm sure you looked it up and checked it out.
Yeah, they're huge. They're huge bats, but they
They're
look like flying foxes.
they're dogs with wings.
Yes.
That's basically what they are. Also, on a weird point, I saw one that was hung like a horse, man.
Oh, those are they're crazy. They're when they're in heat. Watch out. Some of them scary. Not that's more scary than their teeth.
Yeah, well, they do have super sharp teeth. I wrote a
Yep.
few things down about them. So they're vegetarian, which is a bummer. I was hoping that they were like meat eaters. They're like vampire bats, man. They're giant.
Yeah.
All right, so they can weigh up to 3.5 pounds. They can have a wingspan of 6 to 10 feet long. I wrote down they're a dog with wings,
Mm-hmm.
and they're the size of an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
They're in Asia. They're in everywhere except for the Antarctic.
Right. Right. They're very good in the tropics and South America. They're up here too. They're like in Florida, Texas, that area.
Yeah, and they're giant, man.
Yeah.
And they wrap themselves around when they go to sleep. They hang upside down like all the other bats do. They wrap themselves around with their wings and they cover their face so that they could sleep, just like we
Right.
do with blankets. I don't know if you do it with your blanket. I do it with mine. I can't, but I have to have my mouth out so I can breathe.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that's funny.
I don't cover my face up. I got claustrophobia a little bit, so it just
Yeah, I do the same thing that my mom did. I have a weird thing where I have to have the blanket over my ear. It
yeah.
only comes up to my ear, and then I have to have like an opening. There has
Um,
to be some air coming in.
I gotta have mine all the way up to my neck. Other than that, I need to breathe the fresh air. That's just me.
The other thing too is, man, I can't sleep without a blanket. Like I
Yeah.
need to have a blanket, even if it's like sweltering hot. There has to be something on me.
I also just don't want a Dutch oven me too. So
Yeah, that's true. I probably Dutch oven myself all night long. That's funny. All right, so yeah, these flying foxes. So a couple of things I learned about them. One is that they don't attack humans, but they can scratch and they have canine teeth. So they will attack if you grab them or something like that, and they carry that bat virus that kills
yeah.
people. So if you get scratched or you get bitten by them, you have to go directly to the hospital. The other thing I
Right.
learned about them is they don't have sonar.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like all other bats have sonar, they don't have sonar. So they, when they're in like the Amazon or in the woods or the jungle or whatever, they use their eyes. They have like incredible eyesight from high up in the canopy, and they can just swoop in and eat. But
Oh, cool.
they're furry, man. They're big, and the biggest one they've ever had was the size of a small man.
Damn.
Can you imagine coming across that? That would scare the living shit out of me.
Yeah. I'd be running the other way.
Yeah. Hey, since everything works, I don't think we need to do the telephone line tonight.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Yeah.
The other thing I was looking up was sex clones.
Yeah. I've been hearing about that too. That's
Now,
crazy.
they've been cloning since a long time. They've been cloning like marijuana. They've been cloning like different plants. In 1996, they cloned Dolly the sheep.
You're right.
They say that they've been cloning humans for a long time, but they're saying that the first actual cloned human should happen somewhere around 2030.
Right. I believe that part of what we'll be talking about, there's uh, a specific thing that there is some kind of cloning going on right now with the technology that we get from aliens. I'll just shut up from now, but there's something they've been talking about that a lot lately too, about in the legacy programs.
Well, they think that a lot of the cloning came from aliens because the Greys clone themselves.
Right.
Because those are they're like these genetic little robots where they have skin, but their circulatory system is all like wires and stuff. They're kind of
Uh-huh.
like robot hybrids or something.
Right. Terminators, but little shits.
Little Terminators. That's
Yes.
great. I must break you, Rocky. All right. So, and then this other thing I saw was in Japan, they have real models that get made up to look like robots.
Yeah.
Because in Japan, there's a big sex trade where guys want to have sex with robots. So these women will dress as robots, like cyborgs.
Yeah. I I I've heard some stuff like that. They do real doll looks. There's a fetish with women turning into themselves into real dolls now too. So
Yeah, that's
it's just
crazy.
crazy.
Well, they're saying that they can clone animals, and we
Yeah.
know that they cloned. Now, here's another thing I watched the other night. They cloned the dire wolf, right?
Yeah.
They used a gray wolf as the mother for the cloning,
Right.
which adding the gray wolf to the dire wolf is going to make like a super wolf because of the DNA that the gray wolf has. They're very
Yeah.
predatory. They hunt in packs. Now you have just a big, huge wolf that has all this DNA from the gray wolf.
They're about to do that to the woolly mammoth too. What I'm hearing.
I really hope.
I heard Russia and China are working on that right now because they found DNA up in Siberia of that. They're going to clone it with a African elephant.
What we need to do is bring back the saber-toothed tiger, the
Yeah.
megalodon. We need to bring all those back, man. Hey, I was also thinking about this. What if, I mean, how did, if a meteor or a comet hit Earth and wiped out all the dinosaurs, right? Like nothing lived. Then how come we have reptiles like alligators and Komodo dragons? Some
Um,
to have lived.
some may have there. There's a theory out there that birds are are the predecessors of not the predecessors the the evolution of dinosaurs because
Definitely
they've
the ostrich.
yeah they they have a Tyrannosaurus Rex that they think was turning into a bird-like creature because of the way the hands were and the arms,
Well,
and they
baby
also
little arms.
yeah, and they were also saying some of like the pterodactyls, those kind of the flying were turning into birds too. So
You mentioned birds, and this reminded me of the flying fox. Here's another tidbit about the flying fox I saw today. So when they eat fruit, fruit has nuts like apples and oranges, and certain items have nuts. So what they do is after they eat, when they
yeah,
defecate over the land, and then the seeds in their defecation grow into more fruit.
That's cool.
And it's an evolutionary thing that they do. So they continually populate the area with new vegetables and fruits. Isn't that genius?
That is.
That blew my mind. I was surprised by that. Well, back to sex clones. They say that they're now doing artificial wombs.
Yeah.
So basically, like incubators where they're growing babies.
That's close. What I heard, it's close too. But if it is, it's happening now. So
I'm sure they know all this technology.
right.
I'm sure they're doing it. They got to be doing it. Biden definitely was a clone. Right?
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you this, man. I know you're a Democrat, you're a liberal. You got to be loving what's going on right now. They want to get Trump out of office. They want to give him the 25th.
Truthfully, I think it might be a good thing. They need to get rid of Hegseth first.
Oh, Hegseth is.
Because what I'm hearing, he's literally having fights with Republicans on the Hill about this war.
He's having fights with generals.
Yes, he's having. He and Luna are batting are not above the board, but under what I'm hearing that they're actually having verbal uh, verbal fights with each other because of what he promised her and he's not delivering, and
Yeah.
and other things too. He wants the what is it, $400 billion for the war,
Jesus.
and a lot of them are saying,
That guy.
"Where's America first?"
Oh, America first. It never happened.
No,
We
I
went.
drove by the gas station the other day and it was like $4.18 a gallon, and Pepper Pike. It was just like, what? I mean, they can afford it in Pepper Pike, but still.
Yeah, man. I'm happy I live in Cleveland. I think I got gas the other day. It was $3.75. I was like, "Ooh, thank God it's not $5."
Yeah.
Well, the Strait is closed again. Did you see
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. The Dow went up a little bit and then they closed it today. It was just crazy.
Yeah. The ceasefire never happened.
No,
They're still launching missiles back and forth at each other.
I had, there's a friend of mine that lives in Israel and she thought she was going to get at least a day back at her house and she's back in the shelter already.
Yeah. It's ugly, man.
Yeah.
I saw that. All right, check this out. I saw that our listening audience is like, whether they're going from aliens to sex clones to flying foxes. Well, here's one for you. Russia said that they don't think that they can win the war in Ukraine with conventional weapons.
No, that's the truth.
You know
So
what
you
that
know what? Putin wants to use that little button at the side of his desk.
they want to use tactical nukes.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
people out there. There's a lot of people. I don't know if you to our listening audience, but there's a difference between an ICBM nuke and a tactical nuke. Now, a tactical nuke you can use where it can just devastate one area, and you won't
That's
get a ton of fallout like you would with an ICBM.
right.
But still, it's still a nuke.
Exactly.
You can never inhabit that area ever again. Maybe
Nope.
Chernobyl you still can't go to.
No, you can't go to Chernobyl, and still people are having trouble at 3 Mile Island.
Listen, when President Trump was like, we are going to wipe out their civilization and they will all die. I mean, come on. We all knew that was nuclear war.
Yeah.
Man, I'm just waiting for it. I know it's coming. Like, I know for sure. At some point, somebody's going to launch a nuke at somebody.
I have a feeling within the next 2 years, there's something going to. If it's not an actual nuke, it's going to be something smaller, like hydrogen bomb or
Oh, yeah.
atomic bomb.
Yeah.
It's going to be but it's going to be radioactive.
Yeah, I know it's coming. I feel it in my bones, man. I kind of felt like it was going to happen in Iran. It still might. You never
Yeah.
know. All right. How about we play a couple tunes and then we'll come back and we'll talk about Thursday Paranormal a little bit more because that's happening tomorrow.
Right.
And then, what else we got going on through the week? So I'm going to do two in a row, okay?
Cool.
We're going to do 51 Boneyard. Song is called Access Denied. And then we're going to do Avoid Dead's The Horde. And we'll be right back.
Cool tunes.
Yes, they are.
It's your call. You control the game. You're constant easy. It drives me insane. Not gonna play. You're not gonna rain.
Welcome back. Hell yes.
Void Dead.
Void
You know
Dead.
you love it. You know you love it.
Yeah, Void Dead rocks. That's a cool song. That's called The Horde. Feasting on Your Former Friends. So hello to Avoid Dead, Cindy Glowlacker. Hello, Copsy. Hello, Sandy K. And everybody out there in Outlaw Radio Nation land that's not listening, hello to you. I'm sure you'll watch the show. And this is me saying hello to you. All right. So
Me too.
tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the good old USA, we have Thursday Paranormal. And who do we have at 7:30?
Gregory Nichols.
He,
Turn him on. Super psychic, super medium, and
that's,
also Reiki master. So
that's right. He is a Reiki master. He's a medium. He does cleansings. He'll come to your home. He's in the Ohio area, but he travels all over. I think he travels the tri-state area. He does seances. The guy's a wealth of information regarding the afterlife, aliens, and
that's
some.
what I'm going to talk. That's what I want to talk to him about a little bit tomorrow, if he
Well,
allows it.
yeah, I'm sure he will. We've asked him so many questions, and yeah. So then, along with that show, Matt's going to be talking about the legacy programs. And Matt, can you just give him a synopsis of what the legacy program
Well,
is?
they are black operations through the military and military complex. It's military run, but it's also the big boxes have something to do with it. It's reverse engineering of captured UFOs and uh, reverse engineering or reverse. I don't like to see. Basically, uh, they looking at uh, alien bodies and seeing what they do and stuff, and they also in these black ops in this legacy programs, they've made deals with aliens. That's all I'm going to touch a base with right now because I'll get the red. I could talk for another 30
Yeah.
minutes on this. So
All right. So I'll be bringing Lurking in the Dark, the deep, dark oceans. I'll also be bringing you the strange news, and got some good stuff for you. So next Thursday, that's my dyslexia kicking in. All right, next Thursday we have Tara Lay coming to the show. And strange news, I'm going to cover absinthe, the drink, dinosaur conspiracy, because it blows my mind, Matt. I got to figure out this whole dinosaur thing because I have a feeling that they were never wiped out. I still think we still have dinosaurs. All you got to do is go deep, dark into the ocean and see that we still have dinosaurs down
right,
there. The megalodon, I'm
yeah,
sure, still exists. They still find shark teeth all the time from it. Also, going to talk about the Stairway to Heaven conspiracy, spiritual warfare that's happening in Iran. Going to be talking about the Geneva Convention, prophecies, archons, and here's a good one for you, Matt. You'll love this one. We're going to discuss the Bluefoot chicken.
okay.
The only chicken in the world that you can eat medium rare.
Wow, I still wouldn't do it.
No, I wouldn't either. Okay. And then on Outlaw Radio on the 19th, we have an interview with Ella Baphomet. She is from Austria. Our paranormal segment will be about Austria. And then we're going to talk about mentally ill in America. I got two of them for you because I want to still talk about a woman scorned because I think
Okay.
it's super cool. We're going to talk about Medusa. And then I'm going to discuss with everybody out there how spell check ruins relationships.
Right.
Have you had the spell check?
No,
Yeah, it happens to me all the time. But I've seen some really doozies out there.
I've
Okay,
heard.
in the Real
I've
Men
heard
Stuff
stories.
Summit, yeah, we're gonna do the simp, the beta, and the cuck.
Okay.
I still get questions from Diane Baker. She's like, Jeff, what is a simp? So I'm gonna lay it out in the line for her. Okay,
Okay.
very cool. Well,
Uh,
everything's working perfectly. I'm super happy with this.
I think next Thursday I'm gonna do celebrity in the paranormal.
Oh
I'm
man,
gonna
there's so many good
look up a
ones.
bunch of celebrities. I know a few right now, and see their connection to the paranormal.
Yeah, very cool. I still have to put my questions together for Gregory Nicholas, but last time I had him on, I didn't even write any questions down. I just thought of questions as I
Yeah,
went. Because I've talked to
that's
him so many times.
that's how I was with Corey. I just let him tell the story, and then that's how I talk to people now. It's just like let them tell their story, and then I will ask them questions. You know,
That's why
during the thing.
I shut up during the interviews. I ask my question and I just sit there and listen because it's so
Mhm.
fascinating. Well, Corey Good was incredible. I mean,
Yes.
the stuff he told us, and every time Gregory Nicholas comes on, I always learn something new. So I've got some ideas for some questions. I know you're going to ask him about the hauntings that go on in your house and
Yeah.
probably your dad and things like that. I'm probably going to ask the same thing and be like, man, who do you think turned my phone on the table twice?
Yeah.
That was the craziest thing. Haven't had anything happen since then, but
So you did talk to the spirit.
yeah, of course I did.
Okay then.
Although I will say this to you, Matt, I did see a shadow move across the back of my room, and
Wow.
so for the past week I've been sleeping with the lights on. I turned
Yeah.
that light off, and it's so dark in here. I'm like, oh God! And I turn it right back on. I'm like, I could sleep with the light on, no problem.
Cool.
Shadow people freak me out. You know, I'd
Oh,
rather see an apparition.
that first time I saw a shadow person, it scared excuse the expression, it scared the shit out of me.
Hell yeah, it does.
I had to leave my aunt's house. I said, "Okay, it's dusk. It's dusk. I'm gone. See ya. You can have the house."
Yeah, for sure, man. Shadow people freak me out because I think of skinwalkers when I see shadow people, or like aliens or something like that. All right. Hey,
Yep.
also on April 26th, I have a really big country artist coming to the show. He's signed to Virgin Records. He's about ready to break out. We're going to start putting up some promotions for him. Cindy Glowacre is working on it for me.
Cool.
Chase Skinner, country music artist Chase Skinner is going to be on the show. And I'm going to interview him. And that's
Awesome.
going to be a really good one. And can't really talk about it. I shared with you what's
Yeah.
going to be happening this summer, which is going to be super awesome. You're going to be backstage with me. You're going to be with me hopefully through the whole thing because we're going to be meeting some rock stars that we grew up with in the 80s, and that's going to be super fun. And we have some
Awesome.
really cool festivals and concerts that we're going to be a part of. Outlaw Radio Nation will be a part of it, which means me and you will go. We're going to
Cool.
broadcast live. We're going to do interviews. It's going to be a good time.
Can't
All right.
wait. Very
All right,
excited.
I'm going to play 2 songs in a row, and then we'll be back. We'll wrap it up, and we'll see you guys on Thursday. But before we do that, I'm going to play 2 in a row. I'm going to do Danielle Bruschetto, and then follow that up with a brand new song by Rob Johnson called Dirty Little Heaven. Haven't played that yet. So here we go. This is Danielle Bruschetto. Be right back.
Cool.
Greetings, mental maniacs. This is Don Whaler from Sacred. You are listening to Outlaw Nation.
Dress all gone, boots still by the door. Your body tastes better than the whiskey I pour. Backseat religion, preaching with your thighs. Baby, you're the sinner and the guideline. No prayers, no lies, just skin on skin. Praise a little hell at the night begins. Okay, you're missing at fire. Your judge me, your judge gone. I'll raise me up, break me down, make me feel alright. We'll try a little heaven, and I don't wanna be saved tonight. Sweet dripping Indian, black knees on brown black. Every scream to sermon, every long I take. Crosses all along, okay, cover what we do. When it help feels holy, when it's just we and you. No say, no fear, just teeth and scars. Lying revelations in the dark. Dirty little hell in the dead of the night. Too broken okay, on up and sin and fire. Evil tears could teeth, no judge gone down. Make me up, break me down, make me feel right. Yeah, we'll die in little heaven, and I don't wanna be saved tonight. Little heaven in the dead of the night. Two broken halos tangled up in sin and fire. Your tears touch me, your touch go out. Break me up, bring me down, make me feel right. Yeah, we're a dirty little heaven, and I don't wanna be saved tonight.
Everybody in our facility is a musician, so we know the importance of what the guys people are going through with being a musician, and the importance of it. Eddie, our main person has his own studio, right in our studio, a full 24 track, beyond Pro Tools system, everything you could want for a studio. and he's worked with some pretty big players, and you know he's had a great run with that. So between that and the marketing capabilities, you know, we can pretty much really develop a package for a musician or an artist or any group that can get you in front of the right people, at least in a very professional way. So I guess that's where we come into play with that.
He kind of bends around and looks, and he sees him going right up to the oak tree, and he kind of bends around and sees him continue on the other side. And when he realized what had happened, it's like somebody pulled the plug on his power. He went down. He was white as a I'm talking, man, he was like, his eyes were this big around, and the guy that had his clipboard and was asking us the questions, he threw the clipboard down. He went over and grabbed his partner, got him up on his feet, and they looked over. The one guy that went down, he was in some other land, because he could not believe what his eyes were seeing, you guys. He couldn't take it. That was too much reality for that boy.
Welcome back to Outlaw Radio Nation. Played a couple videos for you, Matt. Mark
Yep.
Farm. Pretty cool stuff, right?
Right.
We're going to start having more and more of that stuff on our show. Chase Skinner
Cool.
coming, Gregory Nicholas, we had Corey Good. We have so many people coming. Carlos Cavanzo will be coming sometime in May. He's the guitar player from Quiet Riot. He'll be joined with his brother. So that'll be a super
Awesome.
cool interview as well. So don't forget, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're back with Thursday Paranormal.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. I'm super excited about it. We're going to have a ton of great stuff on the show tomorrow night. But, yeah, man, super excited. I can't believe that Thursday Paranormal is already here. I miss it because we didn't get to do it last week.
Right.
So I think
Me
it's going to be
too.
a really good time. So make sure you get all those invites out. Friends out there listening to the show, you can invite people to the show as well. And let's make it a big party. So
True.
that
Yes.
Rob, what do you think of Rob Johnson's new song, man?
Oh, it's fantastic. It
Dirty
was
Little
grit.
Heaven.
It was gritty. It kind of sounded truthful. It was really cool.
Yeah, it was super cool. And then before that, Danielle Bruschetta with the song Nira. I play that all the time. I really like that song. I think it's super cool. All right, we've been here for an hour now. Everything is sounding great. Got some new video. Did you like the new video stuff I was doing?
That was really cool.
You know, I wonder if while this is on here, if it plays in the background. Let's see. Let's do a little test and see what it does. I gotta find it now. I wasn't prepared, but we're gonna try. I want to see what happens. No.
Nope.
No, it just goes right over top of us. I was hoping it would be in the background.
Background, yeah. That would have been cool.
So the thing that EV Mux has coming, they have a whole bunch of new stuff they released. As you could see, some of those videos that I was trying out.
Yeah.
Somewhere down the line, I know this is going to be possible. So you see the background that we have. We have Trump with the spaceships and all that stuff. It's crazy.
Right.
And here, we'll play this along with, so Trump is on there.
You have been banned, you loser. Now crawl back into your hole.
Crawl back into your hole, Kamini. They took him out. They said they'll only be there a couple weeks. It's now a month, and ceasefire is over, and we're back to all the fun again.
Right.
Can't wait to see what this weekend's going to be like.
Oh.
Killing and devastation. Okay.
Right.
Well, we've been Outlaw Radio Nation.
Don't
Thank
forget,
you so much, Matt.
like, subscribe, and leave comments.
Yeah, definitely give us a comment. We never barely get any comments. I would like to see that thing just fill up with comments one of these nights. All right. I have a couple songs that are going to lead us out. I haven't played this in a long time, but this is My Cleveland Project with the song She Don't Like It.
Awesome.
Then I have a super dirty song I'm going to play for you. When I was doing the dirty words, and I was doing the the one word gash, which is just an awful word. The Unsatisfied sent me a song, and he goes, you have to play this on your show. So My Cleveland Project is first with She Don't Like It, followed by The Unsatisfied with Into the Gash. All right. Matt, thank you so much for coming on
You're
tonight.
welcome.
You have a good night. I'll see you
Good
tomorrow.
night. See you tomorrow, 7 o'clock.
I'll send you another link. It'll be coming over tomorrow around 6:30.
Awesome.
All right.
See you guys tomorrow.
All right. Later, bro.
love the cash, I love to pick it up. I wanna give it back.